Maybe you've thought, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And if woodchucks could chuck wood, how much would they chuck? And why would they even bother? First off, woodchucks, also known as groundhogs, don't actually chuck wood. Their primary hobbies are digging burrows, munching on plants, and predicting weather trends once a year. The name woodchuck doesn't help their case though. It comes from the Algonquian word Woodchuck, which has nothing to do with actual wood. But let's suspend disbelief and assume these little guys suddenly decided to moonlight as lumberjacks. The answer isn't as random as you might think. In 1988, wildlife biologist Richard Thomas decided to end the debate once and for all. He calculated that if a woodchuck were as motivated to chuck wood as it is to dig dirt, it could theoretically chuck about 700 pounds of wood. That's based on the average volume of dirt a woodchuck digs out of its burrow, which is roughly 35 cubic feet, multiplied by the weight of wood, and because woodchucks are excellent diggers and can move roughly that much dirt while building their underground homes. But wait, does this mean every woodchuck could chuck 700 pounds of wood? Not necessarily. These are animals, not forklift operators. Realistically, most of the wood would probably just get pushed around or gnawed on for fun. Also, let's not forget that woodchucks weigh about 13 pounds themselves. That's like you trying to move a house. Now, let's talk about logistics. If you gave a woodchuck unlimited wood and somehow taught it how to chuck, it might manage to chuck 700 pounds in a day. Over a week, that's nearly 2.5 tons of wood. Over a year, nearly 130 tons, enough to build a respectable log cabin or a really big bonfire. Of course, there are some challenges. For starters, woodchucks don't exactly have opposable thumbs, and their teeth, while perfect for gnawing, aren't great for gripping wood. Plus, no offense to woodchucks, but their work ethic might leave something to be desired. After all, these are animals that hibernate for half the year. And what would they even do with all that wood? Build a cozy burrow mansion? Create a wooden empire? The possibilities are endless, but unlikely. So next time someone throws this classic tongue twister your way, you'll have the facts to back up your answer. A woodchuck could theoretically chuck 700 pounds of wood, but only if it felt like it. Which, let's be honest, is a big if.